Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles. Now, I've treated you all to a couple of epic fail videos recently, and I figured it's only fair that I show you the other side of the coin and some epic wins. So here's a collection of subscriber replays that they've sent in, where they've just defied all the odds, or they've just played to the strengths of their machine in an absolutely epic way. This is just one of those games where initially, it looked like it didn't matter what you did, your team was just determined to fail all around you. This is Autonomous in his M4 Sherman with the 105mm derp gun and premium high explosive anti-tank ammo. Powerful tank. He started over here on the west side of the map, and absolutely nothing happened. And then he saw a situation developing on the east, and there were lots and lots and lots and lots of strong tanks in front of him. And when he was heading over to the east, everybody on this side of the map just died. They're losing 2-7. The situation that he went to address over on the eastern side of the map resolved itself, and by the time he came back over here, there's nobody left alive. And this is the first shot he fires in this game, and of course, it completely misses. So now, he's done absolutely nothing. Every time he's moved somewhere, it's been too late or too soon, and there's just nothing happened. Every time he's abandoned a position, everybody who was there died, and now he's come back. He's finally got stuff to shoot at, and the team's losing 2-8. Now there's a whole bunch of enemy tanks. I'm just going to pause the game right here. Now, hands up, those of us who, in this position, might have parked around the corner of this house, maybe in the cover of those bushes, and started blazing away at those enemy tanks. I probably would have done that. Killed 2, maybe 3 of them before dying. And, you know, a good player could do that. But this is the difference between a good player and a great player. Watch this. You see, we'd forgotten about that T-28, hadn't we? And oh look, there's not just the 3 of them. In fact, there wasn't even just the 4 of them. There were 6 of them up here. So what initially seemed like a reasonable thing to do would have been disastrous. And why sit in that spot down there, blazing away, exchanging fire with tanks, when you can, with a bit of superior positioning, move up here, for example, where you can take them on one at a time? Nailed the T-28, nails the Sherman. Nobody's pointing their guns at him. Take the Stug apart. Stug at the rear's been killed by the Jagdpanzer. Finish the Stug off. These guys ain't even pointing their guns at him. Oh, no, he's putting his gun back up here. Let's reload, back off, check behind us. There's a Cromwell, he's miles away, but he is heading this way. So we've definitely got time. Sees the KV-1S pointing his gun at him, backs off, breaks contact. KV-1S thinks he's gone, moves forward, one shot kills the KV-1S. Puts one into his engine, sets him on fire, watches him burn to death. Check the map, no sign of the Cromwell, but you know he's coming this way. T-34-85, take him out, bang. Check your map, still no sign of the Cromwell. Reload, reload, we're going to kill the T-34-85, there's the Cromwell, yeah, no problem. Plenty of time before he gets here for us to reload, kill the T-34-85, there's 5 kills, let's make it Top Gun. And there's Top Gun. Now look at the map. 2 enemy heavies moving in on the base, with an ARL-44 and a 360-1H defending. Jagdpanzer 4 coming back to help defend. 360-1H actually not defending. ARL-44 by himself. What they got? Churchill 3 and KV-2. KV-2 could be dangerous. Churchill 3 probably not much of a threat. Sensibly, the ARL is concentrating his fire on the KV-2. KV-2's backing off, abandoning the Churchill. Churchill's getting pounded by the ARL. Jagdpanzer 4 arrives just in time to help. Kills the Churchill. KV-2, gun pointing the wrong way, 194 health. I'll have some of that. 7 kills. Not long ago, Autonomous hadn't fired a single shot and the team were losing 2-8. Now, is that because he's a really, really good tank driver, or is it because he's using 105mm gun with premium ammo? Well, it's probably a bit of both. There is talk of an upcoming nerf to the Tier 5 tanks with 105mm guns that use premium ammunition. And I have to admit, I find that quite surprising. Because everybody accuses wargaming of being, just in it for the money. Well, first of all, they're a business. But even if that were the case, why would they nerf premium ammunition? If they only cared about the money, surely they'd be making it even more powerful. So it'd be interesting to see how they actually go about doing it, because they don't want to bite the hand that feeds them. But at the same time, this stuff is undeniably overpowered at Tier 5. So tanks like the Stug 3 with the 105mm howitzer, the M4 Sherman with a 105mm howitzer. Some sort of nerf coming. Not sure how they're going to do it, but there is definitely some sort of nerf coming for Tier 5 tanks that use high explosive anti-tank premium ammunition. Other than that, I do not know any details. Just something's happening, don't know what it is. And that SU-100 has been AFK the entire game, so enjoy your full repair bill, you scumbag. And very sportingly, that 3001P, who could easily have gotten that kill, lets him take it for 8 kills and a Radley Walters medal. But I feel he earned it anyway. That was a hell of a well-played match. So that was Autonomous. Great clutch game. Just turning his team's fortunes. Struggling to think of the right word there. Completely turning his team's fortunes around. Ably backed up, it must be said, by a pretty good ARL 44 driver and a Jagdpanzer 4 driver, both of whom reacted to what was going on at the right time and in the right way. So Autonomous in the M4 Sherman with 105mm derp, 8 kills, most of whom, well, all of which he achieved after the team were losing, 8 tanks down. So yeah, well played. Here's Lepico in his AMX 5100. French Tier 8 heavy tank, and it's the first French heavy tank that gets an autoloader. And I just could not get to grips with the AMX 5100. I know a lot of you love it. I was not one of them. I just could not make this thing work. I really, 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 really sucked driving this thing. I did manage to get, I think, 5 kills in a game once, but that was definitely the exception rather than the rule. I just generally failed hard driving this thing, and I was very, very glad to get rid of it and get my AMX 5120, which I do like. But that doesn't mean this thing's a bad tank, it just means I sucked at driving it. Lepico here, he definitely does not fall into that category. So here on Fishing Bay, let me just expand the map slightly for you. This is something that you rarely, rarely see happen on Fishing Bay. Most of the fight took place in the middle of the map here, up on this high ridge. Waits for the IS-3 to fire, and then he pounces. Takes a hit from something there. SU-8 artillery hits him. And he only had 5 of his 6 shots. That's why people hate French heavies. that's how you play an AMX 5100, but now you've got that 48-second reload. And this ain't a great spot to be in. But he's not sitting still, because he knows he's spotted by artillery. He's already taken one shot at him. The IS-2 has a go. Backs up. Oh, he's getting outflanked. Waiting for that reload. Bounced another shot. That never happens when you drive one of these things, but it is only a light tank shooting at him. A 59-16 up there. Now, there's an IS-6, and he's nearly reloaded. And he doesn't farm the easy kills, he goes after the priority targets. He's so much a better AMX 5100 driver than I ever was. That one doesn't go anywhere. Come on, need a good damage roll for this one. And we get a good damage roll. That's his second kill. So he's killed 2 enemy tier 8 heavies, pretty much single-handed. Going through that reload again. Now, right on the western flank of the map, there were 2 enemy heavies. Now, he's reloading. He's not even halfway through his reload. Watch this. Ramming speed. That's his third kill. And he's about 2/3 of the way through his reload. That's the thing that cripples this tank for me. That reload on the 100mm gun is just a nightmare. And to play this thing successfully, you have to constantly be manoeuvring and getting yourself into a position where you can start putting that reload to work as soon as it's back up again. Now, they've pretty much won this game if they go to cap now. Type 59 over there badly needs help. He's alone against 2 T-32s. He's killed one of them. Played a blinder of a game. But he needs help. And Lepico's coming over here as fast as his little French wheels will carry him. But it's not fast enough. Right, now the T-32 knows he's coming. He's going to take a hit here. And this is some good driving. He doesn't panic, he doesn't waste the shot, he doesn't go for a shot that he knows is not going to penetrate. And he waits until he can guarantee that shot is going to go into the T-32's underbelly. And there's his 4th kill. Down to 56 health. Reloading. They've still got a Ferdinand, a Super Pershing, and Tier 5 Arty. There's the Ferdinand. And they're requesting that the team doesn't cap. Ferdinand just nailed one of the IS-3s, but now he's exposed and they all know where he is, and there's the Super Pershing. So his platoon mate in the IS-3 goes around, leads the charge. You know, he's actually on full health. Lepico only has 56 health left. He draws the Super Pershing's fire. The Ferdinand's been swamped. He's going to die very, very soon. And there's the artillery. Sets him on fire. Takes his engine out. Boom. Kill number 5. And there's game over. So that's Lepico driving his AMX 5100. Far better than I ever managed to do. And I've got nothing but respect for people that can make a tank as awkward as this just sit up and beg the way he did. So that was a well played game. 5 kills in the AMX 5100. Yeah, I wish I could do that every time I played it. I wanted to show you this one. This is Greenbone in his IS-3. But he even said himself when he sent this game in, this isn't about him. This game he's suffering from appalling frame rate issues at the start here. It actually drops down to 0 frames per second, and there's this big old lag spike when he's shooting at a KV4. But this game isn't about Greenbone. This game is about the team. And what's happened? I mean, it looks like IS-3 day here. All the Russians have come this side, all the Americans have gone the other side. And all the T-32s and T-34s have all gone the other side of the map, and all the IS-3s and ISs have come down here. There we go, his frame rate's stabilising a little there. And the reason I wanted to show you this is because something happens in this game that never happens in random matches, or happens maybe 1 out of every 1,000 games. You'll know what it is when you see it. Greenbone's about to have a massive lag spike here when he's shooting at this KV4. Takes a hit there. Now there's some... we know there's at least... okay, there's 2 IS-3s and a T-34 waiting around that corner. And his frame rate seems to have stabilised now, so... should be slightly less jerky for you guys to watch. Have a quick look around and see what we've got here. Look at this. 4 IS-3s. There's an SU-100M. There's an IS coming up as well. Now, who's going to be brave? Now, it looks like this IS-3 with him... oh, T-50 going around, but don't worry about the T-50. It looks like this IS-3 with him has forgotten that there's not just one IS-3 waiting around that corner. And just... oh, watch this. Oh, no, I'm not going around there, says Greenbone. And whoa, look at that. But they've all fired. So Greenbone pops round to take advantage of their reloads, but he derps the shot right into the gun mantlet of the T-34, and it just bounces. Now watch this. This is so good to see. See that IS-3 going over the top? How many times have you seen somebody do that, and then everybody just sits around the corner, waits for him to get killed, and then start look, you know, they'll just turn around and look at each other and say, right, who's going next? Not these guys. Not today. Look at this. Even the IS is getting stuck in. The lot of them. The guy dies. He takes one for the team. But you never see this happen in random games. Even the SU-100M tries to... That was just such a pleasure to watch. Check out this Tiger 2 as well coming around. Oh, no, you don't, Fritz. That's my SU-100M1. Die, fascist oppressor. For the motherland. Come on, come on. Boom, Tiger 2, killed by an IS. The humiliation. It's just so good to see people sticking together and backing each other up like that. And now they're trying to shoulder the wreck of this IS-3 aside. So look at this teamwork here, just helping each other. They're coming together, look at that. That is just so good to see. How often do you see random teammates cooperating with each other like this? It just never happens. Oh no, he's not free yet. Let's give him a nudge. Move him. There you go. Look at that. Oh man, you never ever see cooperation like this in random games. Guys, take the names of everybody that was on your team in this game and add them to your friends list. You come across players like this in a random match, you treasure them. That was just amazing to watch. This replay got sent in by Demon Car. He's in his IS, catching a bit of air on the hillside there. This is actually, and I apologise for giving away all your secrets, Demon Co. This is actually an incredibly good sniping spot. He looks completely exposed, but the thing is, since patch 8.3, trees now provide cover, even when they're knocked over. And there's a lot of people still think that trees don't provide cover when they're knocked over, but they do. But they don't just provide cover when they're knocked over, they provide cover when they're standing up too. So if you're on high ground with a tree in front of you, you're in cover. And he takes full advantage of that here in this spot of the corner. There was a little spot on Dragon's Ridge as well that's really good for this that Quickie Baby pointed out to me. But this is one of the greatest games I have ever seen anybody play. He's down to 14 rounds of armor-piercing ammo. He has 6 APCR premium ammo there, which obviously is an IS driver. He keeps handy for when he gets into tier 9 games and he's shooting at E75s, and I can completely understand that. This gun only has 175mm of penetration. He doesn't need them in this game, so you'd think. 12 rounds of ammo left. He does nearly 5,000 damage in this game. Let's just expand the map so you can see what's going on. Although what's going on elsewhere isn't really important. All the action happens down here on this corner. Ten shots left and then he's on premium ammo. And he's laying some serious hurt down into the enemy team here. They don't all hit, they don't all penetrate, but most of them do. That was a seriously low average damage roll, 293 with this gun. I'll be demanding my money back. That's 1,000 credits that would cost him to do that much damage. That's absurd. Scores are even, 6-6. Have a look what's going on over on the mountainside there. There's an enemy heavy surrounded by 2 heavies, a medium and a tank destroyer. Oh, 2 enemy heavies. There's another kill. There's his second kill. And all those guys on the corner of the mountain on the other side of the map are just going to die. Horribly. There's an AT2 over there. Yeah, and he missed. But 492 metres away. With this gun, you're not going to hit all the time. Even if you let it aim fully, it's just what these 122mm guns are like. He only has 5 shots left. Everybody that's gone down there has died other than that Tiger P. Tiger P did a decent job. Managed to survive this long without taking any damage and claimed a kill. But Demon Car needs somebody spotting now. And the team are losing 9-11. They've got artillery, that Tiger P, there's 1 heavy tank over on the far eastern side, and don't expect great things from him. There you go, Mark 7 Churchill, dead. Aha, there's the IS. 3 shots of armour piercing left. You might need all 3 of them to kill this fella. Come on, reload. That was a good damage roll, but he's definitely going to need another 2 shots to kill this guy. And he's only got 2 shots left. And then he's on APCR. Tiger P comes forward, but that SU-100 looks like he got a big old shot into him. I mean, these are 222mm guns, and the M6, well, the M6 only has the 76mm. You can tell because he has a muzzle brake. So, oh god, hit, penetrated, did no bloody damage, and now he's on APCR. That's all he has left. So instead of taking the, shoot at the target you know you can hit, that'll almost certainly hit the M6, rather than taking a risky shot at where the SU-100 and the IS were. And Tiger P's not feeling very brave now with 350 health. The IS and the SU-100 can both one-shot kill him. And he's asking the Tiger to move forward and spot him. And you know what? Credit to this Tiger driver, he does exactly that. Well, he starts backing up at first. I think he's just positioning himself to angle better as he comes around the corner. And there they are. Kills the IS. It's going to take more than one shot to kill the M6. He only has 3 shots left. There's the SU-100. Can we finally kill this guy? He must have hit him 4 times. Only has 580 health. Tiger P kills him. Good. Here comes that enemy KV-3. And there's the M6. Which one to go for? M6 is a more definite kill. Gets him. KV-3 kills the Tiger P. He has 1 round of ammunition left. Somebody hit him, takes the shot, kills the KV-3. He's empty. He's on 5 kills. He is completely out of ammunition. There's a Jagdpanther with Top Gun on the enemy team, sitting in the cap circle. And an AT-2 coming up behind him. Balls of steel, this guy. Angles just as the Jagdpanther fires, takes it in the tracks. He's not going to get lucky too often. He needs to... Look at that. 340 damage. Jagdpanther's... yep, he's using the 105mm gun. And the Jagdpanther comes forward to meet him. That's really surprising. You'd have thought you'd have seen it coming. Guy with 6 kills did exactly the wrong thing when it mattered. So there's Top Gun. There's an enemy AT-5. You know how well armoured those things are. 200mm of armour at the front. Not that it matters, because he has no ammo. Watch this. I have never, ever... I've played 9,000 games of World of Tanks. I've watched probably half that many. I have never seen a game like this. You've got to do 232 damage to this AT-2 without any ammunition. He must have taken 50 hits. But what's the AT-2 going to do? You can't penetrate him from the front. And how are you going to get around the side of an IS and something that moves as slow as this and doesn't have a turret? What the hell? He's going to do it. 61 more damage. That's all he needs to do. There's 35. Come on, 26 damage. That's all he's got to do to win this game. AT-2's desperately trying to blow his tracks off. And he's actually missing from, 20 metres range. This AT-2 is actually missing him. Some of these shots are just whizzing past the turret. This is unbelievable. Demon Car must have really, really good repair skills on his IS crew. And what's the AT-2 going to do now? He's trying to go around him, bless him, but he's just too slow. These things are never going to outmaneuver ISs, and he can see his doom approaching. He's trying to back up, but this thing is not the fastest in reverse. Oh, and he manages to stave off the inevitable for a few seconds more. Demon Car isn't having any of this. He's right. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just going to get a good long run up. The only chance this AT-2 has is to blow his tracks off. He's like, no, stay away from me, big Russian bully. I don't think he's out. 82's out of ammo. They're both out of ammo. Oh no, no, he was faking you. That was epic. That was unbelievable. I have never, ever, I mean, I've played 9,000 games of my own. I must have watched 3,000 or 4,000 of your replays, and I have never, ever seen anything like this happen in all the time I've been playing World of Tanks. That was legendary. Guys, seriously, on your feet, stand to attention, and salute Demon Car in his IS for winning a game with 7 kills and getting the last 2 kills while being out of ammo. That was absolutely legendary. As always, folks, take care on that battlefield, and I'll catch you next time.